everybody, welcome to another episode of the Joe Somebody Show Extraordinary Show. This will be the episode in which I answer some questions about which thing I would rather do. I found some of these questions online and some of them were submitted by you, the people that watch me. The first question on my list is, would you rather go without a car for a week or go without internet for a week? Okay, well here's the deal with that question. If I still have to go to my job and I don't have a car, then that gets pretty inconvenient. So I guess I would rather have my car so that I could continue to go to work and get money. But if work really didn't come into play and it was like you can have a vacation where you can either sit at home and you can't leave because you don't have a car, but you have the internet, or you can have the internet and do whatever you want, then I don't know. I would rather live without the internet because I could use my car to go places and do things and actually intermingle with real people. Not that you're not a real person, but you know what I'm saying, like human interaction. It's good. It's good for you. Number 2, would you rather do something really good but nobody knows about it, or something really bad and no one would find out about it? I like to think of myself as a good person. I really do. I think I'd probably choose to do something bad. Does that make me a bad person? I mean, I really don't know, because I think I would do something bad. I'm not gonna name what I would do because I'm not really sure, and if it's bad, then I don't, you know. Number 3 on my list. Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death? I don't want to die, but I guess if I had to pick one of the two of those, I'd probably rather freeze to death. Seems like to me you'd just get really cold, you'd shiver uncontrollably, and you'd probably just kind of get sleepy and drift off. Versus the other way, which is pretty much melting and catching on fire and the smell of burning skin or whatever. I don't think that's for me. The number 4 question was submitted to me by somebody on my Facebook, but it was also on the television show Friends. Would you rather live in this shirt pocket of a sweaty giant or in a shower drain? I'm not sure that I understand the question. Like, are we talking about in the shower drain of that same sweaty giant, or just in a shower drain period? Because if I could live in a shower drain, you know, like where my wife was living, so that I could just watch her shower all the time, that, you know, it wouldn't be so bad. Not as bad as being in the shirt pocket of the sweaty giant. But if I had to live in the sweaty giant's shower drain, I think I'd rather live in his shirt pocket. Number 5. Somebody asked me, would you rather have 10 wishes, but you couldn't wish for money, or $100 billion? I'd rather have $100 billion, because I mean, you know, wishes, that gets into a weird thing. It's like, oh, I wish for my family to always have everything that they need, but technically that's still kind of wishing for money, and I think that's against the rules. And I'm an expert when it comes to like budgeting money, and you would be surprised how far I can make the dollar go. We're a single income household, we're broke as crap, but we still get to live a pretty decent life, and it's because, you know, I tried really hard to spread my money as far as I can spread it. So I'd like to think that if I had $100 billion, that I could make that last a while, that I could invest it, that I could live off the interest I was earning off of that money, that I could do wonderful things, I could help others with that money as well. I could do a lot of things with $100 billion. So to me, I would rather have the $100 billion than 10 wishes. For number 6, somebody asked me, would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long? I don't want to sound like I'm all about the money, but I would rather win the lottery than live twice as long. I like to consider myself a quality over quantity kind of guy, and you know, with winning the lottery, you would have enough money to have a really good quality life. Versus living twice as long as a regular person, which probably comes with a lot of debt and health issues, and you know, you'd be like, if you were gonna live to be 70 and then you live twice as long, then you'd be like 2 times 70 years old. 1 times 70 is old in my opinion. Yeah. I'm old. So I would definitely rather win the lottery and just improve my quality of life 10 bazillion fold than to just live longer as just a regular person that's broke. For number 7, somebody asked me, would you rather go deaf in one ear or only be able to use the internet for an hour a week? Well, that's kind of a weird one. I honestly think I'd rather go deaf in one ear. When I was younger, I shot a gun and it made my ear like screwed up, and I couldn't hear good out of it for several months. And so I got used to the feeling of not being able to hear out of one ear. And it sucked. It really did. But at the same time, the world needs the internet. I don't know how to explain that any better. I do a lot of stuff on the internet. I research, I order tickets for movies, I order tickets for cruises, I create these videos and upload them, I run a website, I do a lot of stuff on the internet about Netflix. Netflix streams through the internet. So if I had 1 hour to use the internet. That's not enough time for me to do all the things that I do on the internet, and so therefore I think I'd just rather be like, huh? What? And just not be able to hear out of one ear than to, you know, just lose a lot of the things that I do because I don't have time to do them anymore. Number 8, somebody asked me, would you rather live in a world that had no problems or live in a world where you are the ruler? Well, I'd like to think if I was the ruler, there wouldn't be any problems anyway. So that's kind of a win-win-win-win-win-win-win. I honestly think I'd rather live in a world with no problems. I mean, the way I look at it, if you're the ruler of the world, but there are still problems, then those problems become your problems, and you've just got a lot of crap that you gotta deal with. I'm not a ruler of anything, and I already have plenty of crap to deal with, and I don't really want any more crap. But if I lived in a world where there were no problems, then that would mean I wouldn't have any problems either. So that one to me is easy. Live in a world with no problems. Who cares if I was a ruler? I don't care. And for number 9, would you rather post a picture of yourself naked on Facebook for all your friends and family to see, or would you rather post your browser and search history on Facebook for all of your friends and family to see? Ho! Well, I think, I don't know. With this one, I think deniability comes into it, because could you post the stuff there and then be like, oh, that's not really my search history, you know, there was a glitch somewhere. That's not right. Because like if you post a picture of yourself, you know, it's of yourself, your face and everything, you can't deny that. So if deniability comes into it and you are allowed to deny it, then I would probably post the browser and search history. But if deniability was not a factor, I think I'd just be like, here's my wiggly bits, and yeah, because I don't even know, you shouldn't, no one should ever, but that's just me. But anyway, those are just things that I thought would be fun to play a little game and answer would I rather, you know, type stuff. And what I want you to do is I want you to submit any more questions, you know, like that down in the comments section on this video on YouTube, so that the next time I get ready to do a Would You Rather, I can just come here and find my questions to answer. And also feel free to answer these questions yourself. And down in the comments down below, and let me know what you would rather do, because your answers are probably very different than mine. But that is the entirety, that is this show, which means you gotta go watch something else now. I know, I'm sad too. But as always, I do appreciate you stopping by to check out the crap that I do here, and I will see you later.